Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I am Caitlyn Rose and you are watching CaitlynRoseTV. Today I'm just going to do like a vlog thing. It might be of like a few days or of a week. I don't have school Wednesday to Friday because it's like a bridge vacation thing, but today is Sunday the 3rd of December, which means we are officially into the month of Christmas. And typically, like for the past 5-6 years, I've been quite a Grinch or a Scrooge around Christmas because it's just like, I don't know, I guess it was more like the fact that I was just struggling, and it was the time where everyone's meant to be joyful and stuff, but I didn't feel joyful whatsoever, so I just never really got into it. But this year I really want to get into the Christmas spirit and just be happier, but also there's some like small little personal goals that I have set for myself from today onwards, in the month of December, just to kind of kickstart the whole new year, new habits type thing. Also, please ignore my dark circles because I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night because I woke up at like 2 in the morning to watch a college football game, which I admit was pretty stupid. But I really wanted to see how it played out because it was the like final games to find out if they were going to get a chance in the semi-finals of the championship. So I wanted to watch that. Right now I'm going to go make lunch because it's like 3. No, it's not 3. It's like 2-ish maybe. I'll probably journal, read a book, and I will also tell you the few books that I want to read throughout this month that are on my to be read, because I want to start getting through more books, and we'll see where it goes from there. So I've made lunch. I made a tuna mayo sandwich with some apple and peanut butter because I like the sweetness and of the apple with the saltiness of the peanut butter. So I'm gonna eat that. And I'll probably watch some of the media stuff for a like post game that I didn't watch, and then I'll probably give my room a quick tidy and then like journal and stuff. So my room wasn't actually that much of a mess, it was more just organising things and stuff like that. So I'll give you a quick little run through of my room. Okay, so I apologise for this slightly weird setup, but my tripod lights are charging, so I can't use it because I can't detach the lights. But I just got my new Fitbit, which is an early Christmas present, because I have my old one, which is one of the smaller ones, and it works and stuff, but with what I'm going for and things, this one's more updated and does more things. But before I can like set it up properly and stuff, I need to charge it and then obviously connect it to my phone. So I'm gonna try to open this somehow. There was like a weird bit of tape in it. So this is the watch. I need to remove this plastic so I can charge it. It comes with extra straps. The only colour available they had at the time is grey, so that's the colour I got, but in the future I can always buy new straps. And then I believe this is the charger. I'm really not doing well at opening things today. There we go. So this is the charger. So I need to charge it till it gets to the maximum percentage. So I'm going to do that and then I can set it up. So while I'm charging that, I'm going to give my room a little bit of a tidy. And I'll give you a little bit of an update on the room, because if you've watched my first few videos, you'll notice that there's a few changes around the room, so I'll do that now. So this is the wardrobe that I have. It's sliding doors, and then I have my clothes by colour organised, and then I have like my jeans and bottoms that side. I keep my pyjamas on the lower rack just because it's easier, and then in the other side is like my fancy dresses and stuff. And then you have this area, which does look like a bit of a mess. Ignore the bin. This is old makeup stuff that I need to go through. This is my workout stuff. These are all of my skincare, face towels and hair care products, like these. This is from a project that I needed to do for school, that I need to sort through and put the highlighters back in, the pencil case and stuff. This is a poster I want to put up. These are medication I was given earlier this week because I was super sick. I have my charger, my planner, my body spray and perfume, a room smell, my deodorant, the Tatty Teddy that my parents got me for my birthday. This is my mirror, and then underneath it is my makeup bag with everything that I use on a regular basis. I have this door which opens and it leads onto the balcony where I have my washing machine and stuff, which is out there. Over here I just have some like cute little quotes and drawings and things. This is my bedside table. This was my grandfather's and I got to keep it. That's my Starbucks mug that I make tea in. That's from the coffee I had earlier, my water glass. Then I have my bed with my laptop, my tripod charging, my glasses. And then this is the new addition, which is the bookcase. So over here I have my cute little self-care thing, and so when I'm having a rough day or just when I wake up in the morning, I'll pick one out and say I picked this one out, and it says exercise, so it's just to like motivate me to do things. This is a drawing that a really good friend of mine did for me, and it's really cute. It's much in like an anime style. This is my little Christmas duck. These are fake plants that I have just because I really like them. I have my candle, I have another candle here, and the refills of that are in here with my other candles. This is a candle with all the different chakras that I got for my birthday. These ornaments were all my grandfather's, same as these ones. This is one that was given to me after he passed away. This is one that I got in Disneyland, and these are all like shells and stones that I picked up from the beach. And then right at the bottom is all of my books. This is the Peter Rabbit box set that belonged to my grandfather as well. And then these are all of the books that I have to read. This one I've started a little bit. That one I also started a little bit. This is a planner that my aunt got me for next year. And I'm keeping it there because I currently don't need it, but I will in like 3 weeks' time. These two books I fully read. This is a book from my childhood, and then the rest of these are all books that I want to read. That's my charger, a different charger for my laptop. These are my like little small post-it notes so I can annotate my books properly, and they're all like, most of them are done by colour, which I really like. For example, this one's not, so I'll probably go back and forth between that one, but like a lot of them are colour coordinated, which I really like because the book that I'm currently reading, I have all blue ones. It looks quite similar to this one, but it's not by this group. Like that's a really light blue instead of a pinky colour, but the grey and stuff's in there as well, but as I said, I'll talk to you about my to be read for this month later on. And then down here are books that I got in like my teens that I never really read. A lot of them are Jacqueline Wilson books because I really loved her, but that's pretty much it for my room. Okay, so it's now Tuesday afternoon. I definitely lost track of time and stuff. It was super busy at school, and there was lots of projects, and there was also lots of things that I needed to do in class of like building things. And I cut my finger a little bit. It's on my other hand, this one. There's like, I cut myself a little bit while using a pair of scissors to try and cut the like inner circle of a cardboard. But I don't have school the next 3 days, and then obviously there's the weekend. But right now I'm gonna journal the thoughts out that I was talking about the other day, because I haven't done that yet, and I'll talk to you about the books as well as what I wrote in my journal. Throughout our lives, we as students are taught by the educational system and society that to be valuable and successful in life and the future, we must get the best grades, and if that's not achievable, then the least we can do is get good ones. However, in contradiction to what outside noise was telling me, in my household I was brought up with an as long as you've tried your best, that's all that matters. So it was strange that in spite of that, I developed a much more obsessive relationship with academics and success within it. Most of my life I've been graded on a 10-point system, 0 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, in which a 5 is the medium you need to get to be able to be considered as a pass. But for me, a 7.5 had the same meaning as a 5, so usually I'd aim for an 8 or above. After moving to Spain from England, I found it extremely difficult and mentally draining because I couldn't keep up with those grades, as learning Spanish was hard enough, let alone trying to study in it, and get an 8 or 9. Last year I started a superior degree that I'm currently finishing, and I'm one of the highest graded people in my class. But on average I was getting about 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, and suffered from burnout whenever I'd have any time off. I barely had a social life, and many more factors. Over time it became overwhelming, exhausting and unhealthy, but I couldn't... Okay, so I've temporarily put you on my little bookcase just to do a little TBR of the books that I want to read in December. There's one that I've half started, there's one that I started before but I didn't finish, and there's also one that I want to buy, so I don't have it yet, but hopefully I can buy it in time. If not, it'll probably be a later book to read, despite the fact that it's Christmas themed. But the first one is Slingshot. This is a book that I've already started reading, and I've annotated quite a lot. I'm about halfway through. I'm on chapter 22. And I'm really enjoying it so far. So that's one on the list because I want to finish it. The next one on the list is The Deal by L. Kennedy. This is the first book of the Off-Campus series, and it's a series that I've been wanting to read for a while, because it's like I love college themed books, especially romances, and so this just really spoke to me, especially since I'm a big fan of American football and ice hockey, as well as Formula One. So this is actually about a ice hockey player, which is what it's themed around, and it's themed around the team and like the hockey team captain who falls in love with a girl on campus. The next one I wanted to read is actually one my sister got me from when she went away to Portugal, and she got it from like the oldest library in the world, which is the Portugal Library, and it's stamped from there, which is red, white and royal blue. And I really want to read this one because I want to watch the film as well that came out, but I haven't had time. So I really want to read this one so that I can watch the film as well. I did start it a little bit, but then I remembered that I had another book started and I didn't continue it because I wanted to finish the Slingshot book. The last book that I have here physically is The Book Thief. This is quite an old book, but I started it last year and it just got really, really, really intense, because it's quite a intense and heavy story, and it goes back and forth between different timelines, and there's loads of different storylines, and it goes back and forth between different like point of views and things in the book. And don't get me wrong, it's really, really well written, and I really did enjoy where I got to, but because of how much chaos and stuff was going on with schoolwork and things, I just couldn't get myself to finish it. But I got like this far through in the book, which isn't half, so like maybe a third-ish. I'm on page 222, which is the start of a chapter called The Sleeper. But the last book I want to get, I have a few options, but they're all Christmas based, because I really want to read like a Christmas romance book or something like that. So hopefully I can find it and order it and get it here on time. If not, I'll probably read one of my three non-fiction books. One is Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before? The other one is really, really, really non-fictional, which is Psychology 101, because I really love psychology. It's something that really, really interests me, and something that I possibly want to study in the future, because I can't decide, after I finish this course in June, I can't decide if I want to study like media and communication or psychology, but I still have a few months to figure that out. And the last book that's non-fictional that I could read instead of the Christmas one, in case I can't find it, is the Get Your Shit Together by Sarah Knight, because it's pretty obvious with the title of what this is about, but it's really just like self-help and stuff, and it would probably help me with what I talked about in my journal earlier. So they're the kind of like backup books in case I can't order the one that I want to read this month. But the 4 that I have here in physical copies are the ones that I'll start with. I don't know what order I want to, obviously I want to finish this one first, but then I don't know the next book I'll go to, because I could go to this one as I've already got it like partly started, but I don't know, it really just depends on what kind of mood I'm in at the time and what I have going on and stuff. But I know for certain the book that I want to start with is the one that I'm obviously currently reading, because it would just be kind of like stupid to do any other one. But I'm going to look online probably now or maybe a little bit later for some of the holiday themed books that I had in mind. And if I can't find them, I could find maybe like an ebook version of it or something like that. Even though I prefer reading in like with physical copies because I can annotate them, I might just have to deal with like highlighting and stuff on my tablet that I could read it on. And if not, I'll just go to one of the non-fiction books. Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm whispering because it's like 5:45 in the morning, and no one else in my house is awake. I just went and made my coffee, so I'm gonna drink that. During the summer break, I started going to a therapy group every Tuesday, which was really helpful overall in all aspects, and it provided me with self-help resources that I still use to this day to help me manage my mental health struggles, mainly being anxiety. Recently I saw a quote on Pinterest that said something along the lines of this: instead of thinking, why is this happening to me, or that you're failing, think, what is this trying to teach me, or what can I learn from this? It really hit hard and reminded me that we learn from errors in life and from trying, from failing, and so it's a necessary part of life, while none of us really enjoy to experience it. So the next time I, and you, get a grade that was lower than expected, or you feel bad about yourself, just remind yourself that it's a reflection of where you need to improve and to show yourself that